your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming. This is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. And our top story, a brutal house fire yesterday in Alliance, as the Alliance Fire Department dispatched to a fully involved attached garage fire around 5 a.m. in the 1600 block of Emerson Avenue. The fire department responded with a fire engine, an aerial ladder platform, ambulance, and heavy rescue truck. Upon arrival, the sole occupant was outside of the home, and crews made quick work of containing the main fire to the garage with limited spread into the house. The inside of the home did suffer water and smoke damage, as well as extreme heat throughout. Unfortunately, one pet did perish inside the home from smoke inhalation. The Nebraska State Fire Marshal investigator from Ogallala was called to the scene to assist in determining the cause and origin of the fire. Firefighter Ministry in Scottsbluff has been in contact with the residents, offering any immediate assistance. Well, Governor Jim Pillen has approved emergency regulations adopted by the Nebraska Medical Cannabis Commission during its most recent meeting on June 26th. Rules are required for the commission to be able to accept or deny applications for registration. The rules presented to the governor following the meeting were signed on Sunday after his review. Also, at the June 26th meeting, the commission entered into a memorandum of agreement with the governor's Policy and Research Office and the Department of Health and Human Services to assist with legal and administrative processes during the creation of the permanent rules, which are due on October 1st. Pillen said the participation of those agencies will ensure Nebraska's new cannabis industry is properly regulated, as outlined in the ballot initiatives passed by voters and signed into law by Pillen. And H.R. 1, the 900-page budget reconciliation package dubbed the Big Beautiful Bill, narrowly passed in the Senate in a 51-50 vote yesterday, with Vice President J.D. Vance breaking the tie. The vote came after 27 hours of amendments and debate, with all 47 Senate Democrats voting in opposition of the measure. The legislation renews tax cut Trump signed into law in his first presidential term, while also including cuts to Medicaid, food assistance programs, and funding to clean energy programs. The extensive bill will also allocate billions of dollars to immigration enforcement and increase military spending. U.S. Senator Pete Ricketts released this statement following Tuesday's passage of the bill, saying it's a win for Nebraskans and Americans alike. The bill will raise the debt ceiling by $5 trillion, while contributing $3.3 trillion to the national debt through 2034, according to the Congressional Budget Office. We'll have more news right after this.
Whether you're gardening, searching for the perfect vacation home, or planning your next travel destination, your life is just as unique. Your Raymond James financial advisors, Jody Rosiska and Kevin Figg, get to know you, your passions, and your vision for the future, so you can live your life. That's life well planned.
Welcome back. A new state auditor's report to 15 state agencies says the state potentially lost thousands of dollars in fraudulent or improper payments to vendors and employees, including deceased individuals. In the letter, officials in Mike Foley's office said they identified alleged fraud of workers' compensation court benefits, overpayments of tuition expenses, bonuses, and moving expenses reimbursements, as well as excessive reimbursements for personal vehicle mileage, a lack of benefit repayments, and policy provisions for terminated employees, and payments to terminated or inactive addresses. Noted agencies included the Departments of Health and Human Services, Environment and Energy, Corrections, Transportation, and Veterans Affairs, as well as the Supreme Court, Attorney General, Brand Committee, Corn Board, and Real Estate Commission. The Nebraska Examiner quoted Foley as saying a lot of little things add up to government inefficiencies and should be a focus along with larger budget cuts. Well, the Creighton University Mid-America Business Conditions Index moved above the 50.0 growth neutral threshold for a sixth straight month. Overall, the index, with a 50.0 representing growth neutral, declined to 50.7 from 51 in May. Creighton economist Ernie Goss said the survey continues to record job losses with accompanying higher wholesale inflation from tariffs that manufacturers have yet to pass on to consumers.
These manufacturers that we survey, they are taking a hit on their bottom line. It will be the bottom line. Right now it's their gross margin. So it's not been passed on to consumers thus far. If you look at the CPI, you look at the PPI, you look at the PCE, personal consumption expenditure, all of them are indicating that inflation is tame.
If the Fed does not implement a rate cut this month, which Goss says would be foolish not to, he anticipates an interest rate cut in September due to the slowing regional and U.S. economies. Nebraska's index rose above growth neutral with a reading of 51.3 for June on the strength of new orders for the month and improvement in delivery lead times.
This isn't just a beautiful hospital. It's the home to exceptional patient care. This is where specialty clinics meet your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. This is us. Box Butte General Hospital. Great things are happening here.
For this week's featured pet of the week, we meet Maisie, a 4-year-old calico cat who's been at the Panhandle Humane Society since May 10th. Staff says she is the perfect companion for someone looking to add a little sunshine to their day. Her adoption cost is just $50, and that includes her spay, microchipping, and all of her vaccinations. To meet Maisie, or any of the cats and dogs available for adoption, you can head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society daily from 1 to 4.
Pet waste and water don't mix. Animal waste decomposes in water, releasing nutrients, which deplete the oxygen fish and other life need to survive and encourage harmful algae growth. Animal waste also has disease-carrying bacteria, making contaminated water unusable. It's easy to prevent pet waste pollution. Simply pick up your pet's waste and dispose of it in a trash can, and avoid letting your pets defecate within 200 feet of our community's waterways. Tri-City Stormwater reminds you it's our water, our responsibility.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
take a look at your midweek community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, the Riverside Discovery Center continues its quest to get reaccredited from the AZA after losing the prestigious status in the fall of 2023. Executive Director Kai Hodgson spoke to the Scottsbluff City Council in the spring to preview their strategic plan, with early steps to include new revenue streams, increasing staff in key developments, and readdressing everything that came up in the most recent AZA report for the zoo to meet requirements. Council member and zoo liaison Matt Solomon told the Scottsbluff City Council during their last meeting that progress is being made.
Kai, the zoo director, has the 3-year strategic plan that's finalized. The zoo liaison from Denver, as part of AZA, he reviewed it, gave it a favorable recommendation, and he'll have copies of all that. So he'll have copies for each of you, and you can read through it. You don't have your own, you'll go through all the details.
Hodgson had told the council that it's about a 6-month application process to get reaccredited, and a lot of paperwork needs to be completed before the AZA would come out for a final site inspection. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.